If you're a heat and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, who is and is not your buyer and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live for HVAC technicians, sales secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento. All right, so today we're going to talk about your ideal client profile. In marketing, this is who makes up the person that should buy from you, okay? And every company is going to have a different value proposition. Every company is going to have a different idea of who this person is and isn't, okay? So there's not a universal way to do this. I can give you some guidelines and I can give you some content. And heads up, this video is not for homeowners, so if you're going to complain, I'm literally going to put in the chat, I don't care. So with that all out of the way, there are people in the industry that you should do business with, and there's people in the industry that you should not. And if your value proposition is we have lots of really good service, we've got warranties and guarantees, and we're here for the long run, you're probably going to be at the upper end of charging for the market, okay? And sometimes you're going to meet with people who are going to literally tell you, I don't care about any of that. I want my price, like I'm going to put my hand below the screen. I want my price down here. Well, that's not the person that really deserves to buy from you. That's not the person that really you should be doing business with. That's not the person that at the end of the day is going to understand what you're up to. And the way that this looks is you're going to sit down with them and you're going to say, hey, I got a couple things to go over with you. And they're going to go, no, just get to the point. What's the price? Right? And it's typically a dude that's white. It's typically a dude that's like 55 to 70. And it's like in their lifetime, they probably replaced 2 systems and they think the systems should cost $4,500, okay? And so what they're telling you is I don't care about your ideal client profile. I don't care about your value proposition. The only thing that I care about is price. Well, this person tends to be super difficult in the long run because they want everything perfect and they don't want to pay for it, right? You have a premium for the service that you deliver, the training that you do, the warranties and the guarantees. You're all the way up here and the person's just like, all I want is an install because I think that these systems don't need to be maintained. I think that everybody does the same job. I think that you guys are all the same. And what they don't realize is there are really good companies in just about every city. There's always really good companies in every jurisdiction. But if they're talking about Chuck in a truck, the guy who does stuff illegal, the guy that doesn't get permits, the guy that is just doing stuff the wrong way, like you're comparing apples and oranges. And so a lot of times what this homeowner will do, this 55 to 70-year-old, 5-year-old white guy, is he's taking your job scope and he's saying, here's what the big guys say to do. And I just want to make sure that the guy that I'm going to end up hiring does everything that you guys are going to do, right? And so like one of the things you could ask is, based upon everything that you've heard, would you do business with us? And you're going to get maybes and possiblies. You're never going to get a deal or an outcome. And no price is ever going to be low enough for this dude. No price is ever going to be rock bottom enough because if he can save $50, he will, and he'll pit companies against them. And you're like, Scott, how do you know this? I'm like, because I've met this version of the dude hundreds of times. Hundreds of times. This is why you need to know who your buyer is and isn't. And then like when you do follow up, you'll call back and they're like, oh, well, you were $7 more than your competition and he had a better price. It's the only thing they care about. But they're going to be the first to complain when they get bad service and then realize, hey, I didn't pay enough to keep that company in business. This right here is why you should join HVACTechSecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It'll mean like you get cool videos that aren't public. So the reason why I bring this up is there's times where you meet with this dude. It's typically almost every time a dude. You're going to meet with this dude that is not your client. He doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about how you operate. He doesn't care about how you do the install. The only outcome that he cares about is low price. That's not the person that you want to deal with, right? That's not a profitable job. That's not going to keep you in business. This is the dude that goes online and says, what's your profit margin? I want you to break down your bid. I want you to break everything down. Like, if this was me today, I'd be like, sorry, dude, I'm not a subcontractor. You know, sorry, I don't operate that way. There's other ways you could deal with it. There's lots of different conversations you could have. And once again, if you're a homeowner, I don't care. Call me whatever you want. I'm literally going to put I don't care in the chat. So be aware that this person is typically 100% a waste of your time. 100%. If you're this dude, I promise you, you're making people mad. And how do I know? Because this is something that I commonly hear or would. And how do I know? Because this is something I would commonly hear from the person that would do this, is they would say, I've had 8 people out and nobody will leave me a bid. Well, nobody wants to work with you. Like, how are you not picking this up? How are you not understanding that you are not somebody's ideal client? Like, you want people to do this on the side. What you're looking for is sideshow Bob. What you're looking for is Chuck in a truck. What you're looking for is somebody who's not really in business. What you're looking for is somebody who's not going to be there for the long run. What you're looking for is the lowest price and you're addicted to it. Okay? Not you as a technician, not you as a salesperson, that dude or that chick that's probably 55 to 70, it's a white dude. Okay? Old guy, got nothing but time on his hands, still believes the systems are $4,500. So be aware that it's important for you to understand who your client is and isn't, because at some point you're going to meet with this dude who wants Sideshow Bob, who wants Chuck in a truck. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here, just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.